ain't gone to school yet. I ain't going to prom. Hello, welcome back to another fabulous video channel. I'm Jacobishere, and today we're playing with Birth to Death. If you guys don't know what Birth to Death is, that is where we follow a sim from birth to death. Mindy, as a character who is now a teenager, who you can see behind us, was not even born in the first episode, and we've been following her since then. So I wish we had infants, because then it would be like a cooler, like, infants to toddlers, you know, type of thing. Yeah, but we didn't. If you're watching this in the future, we'll do another season probably of a different. But that being said, this episode is a very story. The next episodes are very story driven, where we're going to be doing more like, I'm going to talk about what's going on, they're going to have important conversations and stuff, and then building this relationship with Mindy and her family. So just be prepared for that. If these are not more of your cup of tea and you like the other ones that are more focused on Mindy, those will be coming up relatively soon in the future, but for the very moment in time, get started. So I'm going to set the scene, essentially. We have been a teenager for some time now. We are at the very end of summer. Summer vacation's about to end and fall is about to begin, where she's going to be starting high school for the first time. She's not started high school for the first time, and she got a call from her mom. The last time her mom, Jennifer, called her, not the mom she lives with named London, the last time Jennifer called her, she said she got engaged to Dina, who was the person she cheated on her mom with, and the reason why the wedding didn't end up going through. Now that she's calling her again, one can only expect that it's not good, or that it's under the same line of news, or that it's in the same line of news. So, in natural progression, the next line of news would be this, and this is not the shocking little bit that she's learning on the phone right now. The first little bit of news that she had learned is the fact that her mom is getting married, and very fastly. They're getting married in the very end of her summer vacation, so within the next week or so, they're tying the knot. Why is this? It's because they have learned in Sim's way, and whatever you want to believe in the world, that Dina actually has become pregnant with her little sibling, her little half sibling. These are big reveals for her, and Mindy, I'm just gonna put it this way, is not really gonna know how to take it. With her overwhelming sadness and the things that she has learned from her family, is that you need to journal it. You need to work it through in the journal. So she is sitting down, and that's exactly what she's going to be doing. She's journaling her thoughts. She's sad. She's overwhelmingly sad because her mom is getting married to somebody else. She believes that her parents are meant to be together. She also does not want another sibling at all. And now she has learned that they're fast moving the wedding because she is getting another sibling. And so these are all overwhelming emotions that are taking upon her body that she cannot, one, understand or relate to, and she's trying to figure out the best that she can. She doesn't feel like she has anybody she can truly turn to. She has her best friend, Evie, but she doesn't feel like she can turn to her grandparents because her grandparents do not like Jennifer. She can't turn to her mom because her mom's been so shady about this entire ordeal, and so she's journaling it down, trying to figure out what she can come out of this. Her results in the journal is that she just needs to get away, and that she thinks running away for tonight is the way to go. Because she is not stupid. Because she's not dumb. She's going to call Evie up and tell her, I am running away. I'm going to do these things, and I need you to keep it a secret. But it's very possible, if something bad happens or anything, somebody needs to know. I rented a campsite out in Granite Falls, and I'm just going to be there for the next day or two, just to get my bearing. I just need to figure this out because my mom is getting married, and I just learned out that I'm having a younger sibling, much younger of a sibling and stuff, and I need to figure these things out. What she is going to essentially do is pack her bag and go off to Granite Falls. So that's what we will be meeting next. I will not lie, I don't know if Mindy made the best choice of coming into the wilderness and not renting a cabin or anything, but she decided that she just wanted quietness. She wanted to be away from technology and things, and so that is what she ended up doing. She ended up coming out here. She brought a few books with her. She has a fire that she's sitting around. She's very much in her thoughts. She's gonna go over here and practice some. Now, she wasn't exactly the smartest. Her grandmother already knew, because of the fact that her door is locked. Her door is never locked. It's nothing she does not do. This was something she was going to start to try to do, because she believes that she needs more privacy and that she deserves more privacy, but it was not something that had intentionally done. Everything is locked in her room. No one can get in. And so her phone has been blowing up like crazy, from her mom to her grandma to her grandpa. Everybody is really, really worried with her, to the point where they know that she has a few friends that she's really close with. Her mom is not sure who she's the most close with. And so a few people called her and said, hey, should we be worried? Are you going to be back in time for school to start? And all these things. Her answer is she doesn't really know. She just needs to take some time. She's still in very much of these mindsets of trying to figure out where everything went wrong. Could she have helped? Why is she going to have another sibling? I definitely feel like that's probably like one of the biggest things going on in her head right now, is the fact that she's going to have another sibling. I just don't think she can like really comprehend. Yeah, it's not the fact she's always wanted to be a single child. She just assumed that her parents would have her, and then they got, they didn't make it. They didn't do it. And I guess we'll wait and see. I'm curious to see what her decision is made. Eventually, she will go back. She has to go back. It's a bit mandatory for her to do that. I will keep you guys updated with how her time in the wild goes. It's not going well very much so far. She's been burned twice. She's still very, very sad. And I think it's really wrong just to go out and be alone in times like this, because you don't know, one, who's lurking around the corner. I think that's the scariest thing. That's part of the reason why she did tell her friend where she was headed, because who knows what's out here in the woods. Okay, the development here is that London did come and find her. She is at the tent where her daughter is sleeping. And she's going to get a stern talking to. I'm not going to lie. This is not going to be exactly the best experience that they're going to have. So she's very mad. She's very mad because she ran away. She really ran away. I mean, she went off book, She went into a wood. She's not happy with her. She's gonna ground her probably. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think she's starting school grounded, because this is an extreme thing. This is something you're not supposed to do, something you shouldn't do. So she's screaming at her, telling her, I had to break your door. I had to break into your room. The only reason why I could figure out where you even went, or even what this might be about, is because you left your journal of all things, out for everybody to see. And then I'd call all your friends, and all your friends were like, I have no idea where she is, and I can't get a hold of her, which made me even more scared. It made your grandmother scared, made me scared, made your whole entire family scared. And then, on top of that, once I did get to a friend, they're like, oh, she begged me not to tell you. I don't want to, get her in trouble or anything. And I said, she is missing. She's actually missing. I am about to go to the cops and put in a missing report. She is missing. I cannot find my daughter. Where did she go? And then I had to come searching for you. I thought you were in a cabin. I've been all over this fucking forest, and here you are. And obviously she is a puddle of tears. She is crying. She's crying. She doesn't know what to do. She's hurt. She's really, really hurt. And now that the arguing is essentially over, it's done. I think they're gonna go have a chat on the bench. I think a part of this chat is they're gonna have a really long conversation about everything. We're gonna get some reveals here, some big things, some things I don't actually think she really understands. Once again, we've had conversations in the comments before if we ever thought Mindy really knew what her mother was doing, and we all agree that she had some intention of what her mother was doing, but we didn't know the extent of it. And so I think they're gonna go back and forth, and they're gonna ask a lot of questions to one another. They're going to have some deep personal conversations. She's going to be like, she's going to reveal some secrets. Essentially, they're both going to be revealing some secrets. She's going to tell her, Mom J called me and said she's getting married in like a week, and that I'm going to have a sibling. And I didn't know the process of that information, and you don't like Mom J. And I think London's going to be like, no, that's not the case. It's not the fact I don't like your mom. I do like your mom. I just think it's a very complicated situation. And she's going to ask, why is it complicated? London's going to be like, well, she cheated on me. She cheated on me, and she took a lot of money from us when we were really struggling, when you were really little. And I've had a hard time forgiving her for those things because she cheated. A very hard time for both of us. She left me at the altar in front of everybody. You ran away then. Is this what you're going to continue to do when things are not going to go your way? Are you going to continue to run away? Because I don't know if I can trust that. I don't know if I can trust you enough to know. I understand your mom's getting married, and I understand this is a very tough time right now. I had no idea that you were going to have another sibling, and I'm very sorry you're having to go through this. But you can't run away. You can't, you can't just do that. There's people, me, your grandmother, your grandpa really care about you. We really, really, really want you to be okay. And, I think her response is going to be something out of the lines of, do you really care? Because all you've been doing is you haven't let me see her. You haven't let me to build my own relationships, to form my own time. And she's like, you were a child. You didn't have that choice. I had that choice. And my choice was to be you guys separated because she hurt us as a family. And her response, I have a feeling, will be something along the lines of, she hurt you. She didn't hurt me. And her mother's response is probably something along the lines of, she hurt both of us because she put her needs above your care as a child, as a toddler, as a baby. She was never the mother that you think she is. Like I said, lots of big fucking reveals happening tonight. Lots of things to take in. And I think Mindy, she's like, are you going to come home with me? She's like, yeah, I'll come home with you. Will we go to the wedding together? And she's like, I don't think I'm going to go to the wedding, but you are more than welcome to, if that is what you desire. And so they're going to head home. The big takeaways from this episode, once again, is that she's no longer a single child. The wedding will happen. You guys will see it very soon. I don't know. I'm having a hard time figuring out how to do these type of parts because in my head I'm like thinking more machinima way, but I don't know how to do that either. So let me know what you guys think of the best ways. If you guys think the talking through with little gameplay, let me know. I think it got the point across. I think we understand what everybody's feeling, and some big things did get revealed about Jennifer. Jennifer's just not a great person, is the moral of the story, but Jennifer has her hooks on a lot of people, and she's very good at what she does, and very good at everything else. So I guess we'll see if she ends up going to the wedding, or not, or if they're just going to get married. I'll talk to you guys all next time. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys' thoughts and opinions on the entire situation that Mindy is going through right now, and I promise you, happiness is coming. Hard parts with family. I'll tell you guys all next time.